Welcome to another Math Ninja Pro video.
In this video, we will learn how to find mean, median, and mode.
Okay, now let's see how we can find the mean, median, and mode when our data set is presented in the form of a frequency table like this one over here. So this is what we call a frequency table. So how are we going to find the mean, median, and mode? So first we need to understand what this frequency table is trying to tell us. Alright, so this frequency table is about the number of siblings that some people have. So here, 3, right, means that there are 3 people with 0 siblings. So they are the only child, right? So in other words, the data set, right, will look like this. 0, 0, 0, 3 of them. Followed by 4 people, alright, have only 1 sibling. So this means that the data set has 4 ones. Then followed by 2 twos because 2 people have 2 siblings. And finally, 1 person has 3 siblings. So the last value in the data set is 3. Okay, so you can check here if you are going to add up all these total frequency, 3 plus 4 plus 2 plus 1, can you see that you are going to get 10? Then if you count here all the individual data points, can you see that you are going to also have 10 numbers 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, right? Altogether there are 10 data points. Alright, so this is what the frequency table is trying to tell you. Alright, it's trying to tell you that the data set looks like this over here. So how can we find the mean? Alright, to find the mean is like finding the average. So you can actually take 0 plus 0 plus 0 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 2 plus 2 plus 3 and then divided by 10. Or you can do it like that, okay? 3 times of 0 because you actually have 3 zeros, right? Plus 4 times of 1 because you have 4 ones, right? Plus 2 times of 2 and then plus 1 time of 3. Okay, then divided by the total number of data values, which means it's the total frequency 3 plus 4 plus 2 plus 1, which you get it from looking at this frequency row here. Alright, you add up to get the total frequency. So that is how you can compute the mean. This method of doing is especially useful when the data set is very big, okay? If the data set is very big, you can't be writing 0 plus 0 plus 0 20 times, right? Then 1 plus 1 plus 1 and then another 30 times. Doesn't make sense. So you should take the frequency, okay, multiplied by the data value. Alright, that will help you to do the calculations a lot faster. Okay, so now you can just use your calculator. You will get 11 divided by your total frequency, which is 10. So your answer is 1.1. Alright, next, to get the median. Okay, so now there are 10 values in the data set, right? So again, if there are 10 values, where is the middle value? The middle value, okay, let me use a purple color. Alright, the middle value must be the value that cuts the data set into 2 equal halves. So it is right here. Alright, so that there are 5 data points in the lower half of the data set and another 5 data points in the upper half of the data set. So we can see from here, right, if this median is in the imaginary number in between these 2 data values over here, then the median would be 1 plus 1 divided by 2, which is simply 1. Please try to write this working over here. This is to show the examiner that you actually know that you have an even number of data points and you are taking the average of the 2 data values in the middle of your data set to find the median. But what if I did not write or list down all my data points in this manner, like what I did here, right? If I did not list it down like this, how am I going to find the median? So what you can do is you can actually add up your total frequency, which gives you 10. And then you ask yourself, if it's 10, right, which are your data points in the middle? It will be your 5th and 6th value, which is actually this value over here, right? The 5th and 6th value. So if you see here, you have 3 plus 4, that is 7, right? So there are 7 values here. The first 3 are zeros, then the 4th one, the 5th one, the 6th one, the 7th one, they are all 1. So where is your 5th and 6th value? It will actually be 1 and 1, right? Similarly, you can get 1 plus 1 over 2. Alright, then finally we go to mode. Okay, mode is easy. You just need to look for your highest frequency. Okay, in other words, you look at your frequency row and then you can see here that 4 is the highest frequency, but 4 is not the answer. Okay, it's just telling you that there are 4 ones, right? So the correct answer for mode is actually 1. It does not make sense for your answer to be 4, right? Because this is about number of siblings. And in this data set, there are only people with 0, 1, 2, or 3 siblings. So if your answer is 4 siblings, it totally does not make sense, right? It should be 1 sibling, alright? That is the most popular number of siblings. Okay, so that is how you find mean, median, and mode when you have your data presented in a frequency table.
Remember to like, subscribe, and keep coming back for more Ninja level math videos.